So I'm incredibly pissed right now. Incredibly pissed. Why? Let me get this up. Here we go. So this is my blanket in the way. I lost my ability to talk properly. I contacted my PT today. As you have noticed, it gets a little bit harder the more I talk. It is extremely painful. The reason I do this podcast is to share information and raise awareness about HEDS. So if you've just tuned in, please follow me on Spotify. That's the only way I can get ambassador ads. We have a website coming, and now I'm on Threads. Oh my gosh. Heavens to Betsy. It's frustrating. It's another social media app I need to get used to. But I got more followers on Threads instantly than I did from Instagram. But I still follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, anything you can to help raise awareness. And it'll help make me money without you paying for it. So my husband got very upset last night because apparently I was exhibiting odd behavior. He sent me to the hospital reluctantly. Okay. I was seen and evaluated in the emergency department for altered mental status. Although you were found not to have any life-threatening disease during this visit, you should return to the emergency department if you begin to experience headache, have it, neck pain, have it, numbness, have it, tingling, have it, weakness, have it, new worsening symptoms, have it, or if you become concerned about your health, seriously concerned. These could be signs of worsening condition and require further evaluating. Please follow up with your neurologist and primary care doctor within the week. They hope I follow up. Screw it. Absolutely screw it. You know why? They completed an acetamin level of allergic, CBC and differential, comprehensive metabolic panel, drug screen, routine, urine, lipase, whatever that is, lactic acid, salicylate, salicylate level, urinalysis with culture reflex. Oh, wow. Did I have I don't remember. I had a CTA without contrast. They didn't give me contrast. Evidently, I wasn't conscious. Medications given: famotidine, that's for ulcers; hydromorphone, Dilaudid, that's for pain; iohexol is omnipaque, I don't know what that is, that's something. Ondansetron is for vomiting, and sulcrafate, carafate, last given. So that's what I was given, right? Let's see. My pulse was a 49, extremely low. My respiration was a 19, and my oxygen saturation was 97. So that's good as far as they're concerned. But you see, what I've noticed is that with x-rays, everything is normal. With CT scans, with MRI scans, everything is normal. The only way to test fascia is with, I'm having memory. I'm not having memory issues. I'm having difficulty coming up with the word. And now I don't remember. I'm usually good at going back and segueing, but now I'm having a problem. Oh, yeah. CT scans and MRIs don't show anything, but ultrasound is the only way to show your fascia. And when I went to the NUCA doctor, NUCCA, Dr. David Packer in Chesapeake, 757-382-5555, tell him I sent you. AWOL Zebra, Christy Lynn Hanchy. You get a special if you do. And he said, all the fascial remodeling you do won't repair what's wrong with your body. You have ligament tears. You have ligamentous. Ligamentous. Say it 10 times fast. Ligamentous, 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 ligamentous. Oh, what do you say 3 times fast? Oh, I wish I were home. I wish I were home. I wish I were home. So, yeah, Christy Lenahanty, AWOL Zebra, podcast. AWOL Zebra, podcast. AWOL Zebra, podcast. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. So, what pisses me off is that the doctor was EDS knowledgeable, as she didn't appreciate my NUCA here. She says a chiropractor should not work on your fascia. Yes, that's true. A regular chiropractor should not. When they twist and pop, that is a problem. I've had that before, and it became a problem. Twisting and popping is not good for our joints. So a regular chiropractor, not so much. NUCA doctors, NUCCA doctors, they do your modality without a twisting or a popping. It is truly like this. He puts his wrist on my neck, he measures, and then he sits there with his hand, and he turns. I kid you not. I would like to record it. Don't know if he'll let me. But there you go. And he does this, and it returns. And he has me on a neck riser. And I can go up and I can go down according to my mobility. So he lifts me up because my right side is pulling my left. So he gets my spine back to the left. My spine is actually crooked. It shows it's to the left, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. But anyway, so this is sadly not my muscle issue. This is sadly me. But the muscles are so tight, if you could see, I am not flexing my neck. I am not flexing my neck. This is what I get. I do this. So sadly, I had to stop the recording because my earphones fell out when I was pulling my hair back. See, I don't have much training. So anyway, you do this, and and when I talk, it sounds very messed up to me, but I'm told it sounds normal. I don't know. The harder I push, here you go, the better I sound. I don't know if this is true or not, but when I did this for the physical therapist over the phone, and then released my muscle, ba-boom. Oh, there you go. So they now believe me when I told them that my tailbone release is wonderful. My SI joint is now existent, and it was not existent before. It's throbbing like somebody kicked me in the derriere. And because I release the fascia, I know this because I've done it for so long. When I release the fascial adhesions, this is what my fasciologist did not understand. That is why I left her. One of the reasons. And that's a whole nother podcast. The Ebony Facade, right there. You can Google it. It's on Spotify. The Ebony Facade. That is my podcast on her. So on them. So anyway, my apologies. So anyway, when you release the fascial adhesions for HEDS, the reason why a regular fasciologist doesn't get it is because they don't have EDS and they don't understand it. If you go to someone that understands it, like my PT, they understand fascial release. They do myofascial release, which is temporary for me, and it's permanent when it's fascial remodeling. The fascial adhesions don't go back. You break the fascial adhesion That's why I don't do audio or video, because I do this and nobody wants to see this. But anyway, ooh, it looks pretty cool. Ooh, I see you right over there. Boom, there you are. Boom, I see you. I understand your pain. This is fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. Maybe it's not. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to raise awareness. I see you, you, and you. So anyway, what pissed me off about my emergency appointment, my ER visit, let's say, I got a CT head without contrast. And the reason being was an altered mental status, recent chiropractic manipulation. That's what they did. They said recent chiropractic manipulation. Oh, in my head. I had my last NUCA appointment on Thursday. No problems. I got my fascial adhesions released in my tailbone Thursday after my NUCA appointment, again with the hand. And my neck started spasming hours after the tailbone moved back into the middle. And that was a process, and I felt it. And the pain that I felt is in my SI joint now, and it's just throbbing, but it's one little square. One little square. I'll stop. I'll try. One little square of pain compared to pain up my thigh and coming up my pubic bone. The thing is, the longer the pain goes on, starts to aggravate my pubic bone and that diaphragm and that hip bone area, because the muscles are getting tight and it's pulling me down. The problem is it doesn't happen instantly. It happens hours later. And when I had my neuropathy released in my legs, I was in severe pain for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, my favorite number. And I was in pain, intense pain. It hurt to have a sheet on my legs. It hurt to feel air go across them. But 3 weeks after, my pain stopped. And I was totally sold on fascial remodeling. Totally sold. So I have a altered mental state. There was no significance of any abnormalities. There was computed tomography of the brain, neck, and upper chest was done, with scans being obtained for the mid-cavarial region to the top of the aortic arch transaxillary. Examination was performed because of significant acute mental status change causing symptomatology suggesting the possibility of acute vascular compromise. Scans were obtained in conjunction with intravenous administration of non-ionic rapid bolus intravenous. Okay, please see medical record for dose of intravenous. Okay, report. Okay, please see unenhanced brain. I guess they found nothing. We can vouch for that, right? So there, no aneurysm, no venous circulation noted. But what got me was this one. I skipped a page. Yeah, what got me was this one. Let's see. Post last check. This one, I'll find it. Nope. Dadgum. Just see a minute there. Okay. Well, dadgum it. Hold on. Follow up. Boom. Boom. There you go. Maybe it's this one. Dadgum it. Hold on. This is Horrible. Hold on. Urinalysis, collection time, lactic acid. I think I just went to that. Oh, come on. This is like so brutal because I found it a little big though, and it pissed me off. Now I'm thinking I didn't see it. Hold on. Medications given. Follow up important. If you have x-rays done, cultures, my chart sign up, urinalysis with culture. Okay. Positive for benzos, of course. I take Xanax. Ah, is this it? Nope. Huh. Oh, come on. Oh, this is so bad. Altered menace, mental status. Perhaps that's what I've got. An altered mental. Okay. All right, I'm gonna find it because it's driving me nuts. Medication, follow-up appointment, important information. I know I saw it. How embarrassing. Hold on. Check your medications list. Lab results. Negative, 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 positive, abnormal. CBC and differential was abnormal. Lipase, CBC and differential. Ah, nope, that's acetaminophen. This is driving me nuts. Altered mental status. Oh, hold on. Was that it? Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Results time. Okay, abnormal. Oh, this is driving me nuts. I know you want to know what I'm pissed off about. Oh, let's see. They tested me. Yeah, this is what it was. It was interpretive data. Interpretive data. Toxic level depends on the amount of time elapsed since overdose was ingested. That's what I'm pissed about. Overdose was suggested. I didn't know it because I would be pissed. Today, I was taking my son to a taekwondo. He was worried because I was having problems driving, but I wasn't. He just was worried. And when I was driving through Harris Teeter, they have these crosswalks, and a guy started going across it before he even looked. So my theory is you didn't look. Metal beats people, but whatever. So I stopped. And I stopped right there at the crosswalk. And he turned around to me. He thanked the other person, and then he turned around and said, "Fuck you" to me. So when I dropped my son off, I went back to the Harris Teeter parking lot because I was going to find the SOB that said, "Fuck you" to me. Why? Because he doesn't know me, and he had no business doing that. And his wife may have a disability, but I do too. And I respect the crosswalk. It was an oversight on my part, but it did not deserve a fuck you. So the gentleman that said fuck you, back to you. So this pisses me off. I understand the doctors need to cover their asses, but seriously, to say that they thought I was having an overdose to me feels like they weren't taking me seriously. My husband said that the EDS doctor was knowledgeable. She's right. A regular chiropractor is bad. But a NUCA doctor, she's trying to say is just as bad. The thing is, she doesn't know anything about NUCA. So anybody that doesn't know about an illness, if they don't have it, I question their abilities to tell me about it. And that is where this doctor stands as far as I'm concerned. So I'll be calling back to find out which ER doctor I had so I can tell her about Nuka, and perhaps a big FU to her is needed. It's frustrating, and that's what we go through with this illness. We're considered a druggie. I wasn't asking for pain medication. I was subconscious. I was unconscious. I'm not stupid. I'm just having severe issues getting the words out. And I know the right words. It just gets painful and it's negative to hear me speak like this. Like I said, I'm trying to raise awareness. FYI, the 2 podcasts today, because it cut me off when I took out my earbud. So there you have it. My podcast episode for the day is done. My podcast episodes. I need to go pick up my son. It's been a pleasure, but I must go get him ASAP. Thank you for being here. Please follow. That's a light signal so I can turn the lights on and off on my own because I don't have the ability to get up. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely day. I appreciate your support.